Hi everyone, it's Amy. I wanted to share a Hobby Lobby haul. Most of these are art supplies. Got some really good deals tonight. Let's see, first of all, I've been wanting to try out some of this graphite paper. This is basically tracing paper where you will go over the surface with your pen or pencil and it will trace whatever you want onto your surface. I've seen some artists use this, and it's a great way to sketch out your design before you want to commit to the final project, and really helpful for people that want to start doing more finished work. I also found, and I meant to include pricing on these. I always appreciate when people tell prices, so I'm going to keep my receipt handy here. Okay, so this was $2.99. I just went ahead and paid full price for that one. This was on clearance. It's by Artsy, and it's called the Coarse Sponge Dabber. I've been seeing a lot of artists using these with acrylic paints, and it creates a really cool texture, and I hadn't seen it in this type of setup that they have here. Usually I just see the sponge itself, but this has a nice little knob that you can hold on to. So that was very cool. And I can always use these as just a basic plastic palette. This one was 99 cents. Forgot to mention this is $2.99. Also picked up some Krylon Preserve. This is specifically made for digital photo and paper protectants for printed images. And they had it on clearance for $3.59. It's normally $10, and I'm going to be using this with some art prints and also some junk journal things that I'm going to be printing out. I found this really cool decorative cross. It has lots of really nice raised designs. It has kind of a rustic look, and it is metal, and they had half off all their decorative crosses, so this was $2 after the discount. Then I found the Ranger Archival ink in sepia. I don't have any archival or permanent inks in sepia color, and I love that nice kind of vintage color. So I picked that up for $3.59 on clearance. And then these are blending tortillons. They say these are made out of rice paper. I don't know a ton about these. I just know that people use them a lot with pastel blending, and they'd probably be useful for colored pencils as well. I hadn't really thought about that in the store. I was thinking more in terms of pastels, but these were $2, and they came in assorted sizes. And then these two were half off because at Hobby Lobby they almost always have one of their lines of jewelry half off, and this week it's Fairy Tale. So like there's another brand that they carry called Poetic Spirit. I saw some of those there tonight too, but I really liked these designs. I don't know how well you can see them on camera, but this one looks like it'd be really cool for something kind of princessy, something fun to sell on Etsy. And then this one has almost like a medallion look about it and lots of like intricate detail. So these were each $2.50 with the half off. Okay, moving on to the next bag. I have some bigger items to show you that might not fully fit in the frame, but I've been meaning to get one of these for a while. This is an art envelope, and I wanted something waterproof. I live in Arizona, and it's not that we get a ton of rain here, but when we do, we can get some real downpours. So I wanted to get a nice big kind of portfolio pack that I could pack quite a bit of artwork in if I want to take it to the library or something. And this was a nice big size. It's 17.5 by 22.5 inches, and it was on sale for $6.11, so I thought that was a good deal. I had seen something similar at Michael's that they had on sale this week, but it was made out of not paper, but kind of like a thin cardboard, and I just like this other one because it's waterproof. And then here is a bigger item. This is just something I like to keep stocked pretty well. I'm a big fan of Strathmore's watercolor paper. This is their cold press 140 pound. This is the 11 by 15 inch, and they had 40% off of their all of their art pads and papers, and so this was 40% off of $14. And you get 12 sheets. A little hint about cold press water paper. If you look, it's not going to show up in too much detail on my camera, but always check out both sides of the paper you're working on and decide which side you like better, because one tends to be rougher and one tends to be more smooth, and depending on what look you're going for, that can be really helpful. I also grabbed one of these. This is meant to go with an aught light, and this will be an experiment because I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I do have an aught light, and the cashier there told me that it should work with my aught light, but just in case it doesn't, he said I can bring this back. But this was on clearance for $5.99, and I thought I should grab it because it might help me with lighting for the videos, because I'm always looking for better lighting. I seem to struggle with that quite a bit, and I don't have a lot of, I don't want to set up a really, expensive studio, but I do want to be able to show the artwork that I'm doing as best I can. So I thought that that would be a good investment, and I'll find out soon if it works with my light. Here's the last item. A lot of the brand that I got is Master's Touch, which I've noticed a lot of at Hobby Lobby. They carry a lot of this brand, and I really just bought these to try them out. It's called the Bamboo Paint Brush Set. There's 3 different sizes, and I really just love how they looked, and I really wanted to try out these brush ends and just kind of see how they work. These were $3.99. I don't believe they were on sale. I did use a 40% off coupon, and it just says that whatever I used my 40% off on was $3.99, so I'm not sure which item that was, because it's all listed under either art or paper craft. So pretty good deals though, and I really love Hobby Lobby. Of course, I'm totally addicted to Joann's and Michael's too. What I love about Hobby Lobby though is they tend to have, for one thing, it's a huge store. I don't know if the one that I go to near Phoenix is bigger than the average Hobby Lobby, but most of the ones I've been into have been big. This one seems especially big. It has 2 huge separate areas, so basically 2, gigantic rooms. So there's 2 different big sections to go into, and I like that you can get a lot of stuff for paper crafting there, but there's also a lot of art supplies. So they do tend to carry more art supplies than I would see at Michael's or Joann's. And something I noticed tonight, if you guys ever encounter Prima, the brand Prima at Michael's or Joann's, I would love to hear about it, because I think I've never seen that brand there, but I could be mistaken. It could just be at the Michael's and Joann's that I go to. I really like that Hobby Lobby carries Prima, because otherwise I end up ordering Prima online, which is fine, but it's always nice to be able to see things in person when you're buying them. And so, yeah, that was just something I noticed tonight, was that they had not a ton of Prima stuff, but you know, a good assortment of things that you could look through, and that was really fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this haul video, and I hope you're having a great start to your weekend or whenever you're watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.